Hello, 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 and welcome to this quick session on Teldio's Inventory Management System. I'm Craig O'Gill, and I'm the Head of Solution Engineering here at Teldio. I'm part of the sales team and the tech side, so you can ask me all those tech questions and I might be at those sales conferences near you. Alright, let's dive in. So, there's some high-level features that I want to run through before we get into the demo of Teldio's Inventory Management System, or IMS as we call it. So there's a few high-level features. First of all is live asset tracking, so you can understand where your assets are at any given point. Next is automated reporting. What good is knowing that something was taken if you can't look at by who or any of that extra information. Next is seamless integration. It does not require new hardware or anything like that to get your old assets tracking. All you need is a Teldio Edge gateway and a basic HID scanner and you're good to go. Next is touchscreen compatibility. I really understand that your employees don't want to spend time checking in and out items, so what we've done is made it super seamless for them and really easy to get that item checked out without impacting work time. This includes touchscreen compatibility, so you can load it up on a tablet or any kind of touchscreen software just so you can see it. Alright, finally is audit trails. This allows you to look way back historically and make sure that any specific item, who it was taken out by, and when it was taken out. So what does that mean to you? There are three key pillars of what that means. Firstly is enhancing asset visibility. That visibility is just for you to really understand what you've got in your inventory and where it is. Next is to reduce operational costs. That's really to help you save money, but also you don't have to go out and buy new things every time something might be lost. And finally is to increase employee accountability. This is so that you know exactly who had an item and that you can go back and find out maybe who had this item in the past and where it went. Alright, enough talking. Let's dive into a demo. Alright, so now we're inside of IMS. I'm going to show you how simple it is for an employee to take a radio. So, all they have to do is click Take Radio, and of course that is completely configurable. Then, what they do is they scan the radio. We've got a barcode attached on here with its serial number. And then we know that it's scanning that radio, and we're going to scan their badge. So I've got my badge here. Scan that. You get a big green check mark, and you're good to go. That is as easy as it is for an employee to sign in. To sign out, it's exactly the same. You click Return Radio, and you just return it. Alright, so now we're in the reports. So you can see that I've just taken this radio. I've got it paired up with myself, and it's taken now, and it's all green. So you can see at a glance who has what radios. If you want to filter on just radios, you can do that with the filter option, and just filter for in use. That gives you a really quick glance at all the radios that have been taken out currently, and allows you to see how many you have out in the field. Another really cool way that you can see how long someone had something for is you can click on the row itself and it'll highlight the pair. So if we were to click on a row from earlier where I was paired, you can see that it takes away all that extra information and you can see exactly who had it, for how long, and it's just an easy way to kind of glance that information. Finally, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into the exports. This is a really cool tool to get that extra information about your radios. So inside of export here, we've got a couple of filters. We can filter on person and we can filter on time. What this allows you to do is do a quick deep dive into whoever had a radio for a specific time. If you know that a radio was lost on a specific date, you can filter for that. Or if you know who had a radio last, you can filter for them, or you can use that in conjunction. This exports to a simple CSV that allows you to open it up in something like Microsoft Excel, that you can do a deep dive and have that for your books. But there is one more thing. If you have a multi-turbo radio with the sign-in feature, like this R7 right here, you could do the sign-in directly on radio, without the need for having to scan in or do any of that. You still get the full power of IMS reports that allow you to fully understand who had the radios, but without having to sign in. We can also enforce that so that employees have to sign in before they can take it out. That just allows you to really know exactly who has the radios and use the multi-turbo sign-in feature directly on radio. Thank you for joining me on this quick demo of Teldio's Inventory Management System. For any more questions, you can visit teldio.com or email sales@teldio.com for more information. Have a great rest of your day.